Hello folks, I'm Pete Smith. On a rainy night in Long Island Village, we're going to check out the rain tonight and see how it affects the drainage ditch behind the letter lots and see if everything is flowing properly, and if it's not, maybe we can figure out why. It's around 5:30 on Sunday, September 15th, and we are behind the letter lots. This is the drainage ditch. This ditch runs down from, well, I guess approximately, well, let's go down and see where it is, down there near the top of the letter lots. As you can see, there's our lake over there, or not our lake, our pond, one of the golf ponds. This is the one that's behind the letter lots here. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit harder now. As you can see, there is some sand and sludge in the drainage ditch. Not a lot, but certainly there is some. And this is all sandy here. We know that. Huh. What do we have here? Okay. Not sure where this is going or coming from, but we do have a pipe here spouting out water, which is then falling into the ditch and flowing under some pipes under the house. Okay, not sure if it's flowing in or out. We'll check on that later. And that there, I think that's about house D, like David. That would be C. This would be B. And I believe this is A. There's a little bit of a drain there. Nothing coming out of there. We definitely have some sand in the ditch. Okay, well, here we are pretty much to the end of the drainage ditch. Let's see if there's any water flowing anywhere. No, not really. It kind of just ends here. Okay, there's a ditch here, but it just ends. There is no pipe. There is nothing. So we are pretty much at the corner of Sand Dollar and Starfish. That's Starfish these houses are on Starfish, back to Starfish. And that's the last, I believe that's A, Sand Dollar right there. So drainage ditch just ends right there. We've got some kind of cables down there in the ground, not sure what they are. Let's follow this along for a little bit and see where it goes. Why not? Getting a little wet out here, but that's okay. It's all for a good cause. Now, there is a nice big lake out here. It's just started raining, and the lake is, well, it's just about up to the top there on the right. We've got about 9 inches. Over here, it's already overflowing towards the sidewalk. So there's really not much left for the lake to handle, even at the beginning of this rain. At least not right here. Now, what do we have here? This looks like just somebody digging a little bit of a ditch in the dirt, trying to maybe get the water to pass through this way. This guy's got a pump here. That's pumping his own, or I don't know, that may be from the village, but It looks like that is taking water from maybe from the lake, and they can pump it out to lower the lake. Is that what that is? I'm sorry, I call it a lake. It's a pond. It's the Gulf Pond. In the distance there, you can see the back of the rec center. And yeah, this looks like they may be pumping water when this pond gets too full, which it really is starting out too full. Then they maybe pump the water out of the pond and down the ditch this way. I don't actually know which way is the outlet and which way is the inlet. I would assume that the inlet is the white one. That's a permanent, and the outlet is the green one. So I'm going to assume that. And we've got some rain in the ditch already here. Hasn't really rained that much yet. Keep an eye on this thing. And we're going to go back here and see how things are faring along here, along the golf course here. Got some growth in the ditch here. It's grass and mud. It's definitely not going to flow properly there. Lumber. Well, I think it's supposed to rain harder. So if it does, we're going to continue to monitor this situation and try and find out where the blockages are with this drainage situation. We just passed 585 Skid Row. Okay, that's good to know. And we've got some more. We've got a grate right here. I'm not sure what's under there, but it looks like there's a big white pipe there. Now, I'm not sure if that's supposed to lead. Perhaps that's supposed to lead into this pond? I don't know. Could very well be. This pond looks very stagnant, though. Was this pond always this far back? Is that where the pipe comes out, right there? We can certainly have a look. Oh, there's a couple of pipes in there. Now, looks like water is coming in. Okay, not sure how that works. Which direction that's going? Certainly. Okay. Do have some mosquitoes out. Getting pretty good bites. That's another bad thing about when you don't have proper drainage. You can get a lot more mosquitoes. Well, I'll tell you folks, I don't feel like walking the whole park, but okay, I'll walk down here. Excuse me for that little interruption. Okay, so this is Skid Row. I think I saw the name was Skid Row over here. Yep, I'm going to be itching tonight. Mosquitoes are just relentless. Anyway, okay, saw some lightning. Hope my umbrella doesn't attract the lightning. Mosquito. Okay, so we got a little bit of water in the ditch here. Okay. Well, I think that's as far as I'm going to go. This is the end of Starfish, I believe, and the beginning of Sand Dollar, going back along the golf course. There is a ditch here. It is, I don't know. I don't know if it works or not. It is collecting water right now. I guess if it gets really deep, it's going to flow in one direction or another. And I'm not sure which one, but I am getting attacked like crazy, so I have to go. I have to go back. I have to get back to some cover, because these mosquitoes are really having me for lunch. No, dinner. It's dinner time. Okay. Well, I think we learned some things about our drainage situation so far. This whole golf course is surrounded by the ditch, and I think it's supposed to drain into the ponds. I mean, I think that's the plan. Whether it does or not, that's the question. I know back at the end of letter lots where, like I said, where A is, the ditch just ends. There's no pipe for it to go into a pond. There's nothing. It just goes into the grass and some mud. So that's not helpful. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, these mosquitoes are killing me. I gotta put on some spray. Whew. Okay, you got the pump station there. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with this drain. Maybe. Certainly may. How's our water here in this lake? Whoa. Well, so far it's okay over here. They've got those retaining walls to keep the stuff from falling in the lake, in the pond. Okay. Hello, neighbors. Yes, I'm crazy. I'm walking with an umbrella and I hear thunder. I like these little crossover boards here. I think we need some of those back where I am. It might be kind of helpful. But so far it hasn't rained that much, and this water is pretty much stagnant. Like I said, there, grass is just growing in the ditch. It's not even clear. This area looks terrible. Looks like there could be a ton of mosquito infestation there, because it's not really flowing. Pardon the wind in the microphone. Card path only. I don't think they'll mind. It's raining. No, it's nothing. All right, there's our pump. This area here, I do not know if this ever was a ditch, if it ever will be a ditch, but I believe it should be a ditch. This lake water is very close to the sidewalk, to the golf cart walk, and there's no drainage ditch here. It's just grass and mud. If it continues to rain, I'll come out for a second look. But as you can see, there's nothing here. There's no ditch, no place for the water to go. It's just going to accumulate here. It ends right here at A, right at the beginning of Starfish. It just ends. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if I got hit by lightning, this video would go viral if anyone ever recovered it. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so we're back to the ditch behind the letter lots. On our way back from A towards Y. I believe the last house on the letter lots is Y. So, again, don't know what this white pipe is, but it's flowing pretty good out of that white pipe. Let's have a look. If we were to take this white pipe and just walk directly away from it in this direction, what would we find? What would we find? Well, I don't see anything except the water is up pretty good here already. Now, this is the pond behind the letter lots again. I hope we get a good storm, because I really want to come out and watch the progress of this as it's pouring, so we can tell what actually happens. Right now there is really not enough rain to tell which way the water is flowing. Oh, and we haven't looked down past where the drainage ditch kind of changes levels behind lot P, like Peter. Somewhere down here the drainage ditch changes to a different level. And I think from this level where we're at now down to A, it's pitched down to A. But then it's lower down here and it comes from Y to P. I believe that's the way it works. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is N-O-P. This is between P and Q, right here. And this is where the ditch goes down to here. And I think it's supposed to go through a pipe here out into the land across the street on the side of the road there. And then once again, this ditch goes up a little bit, but then goes down all the way to A. Well, let's follow down here. We got a little bit of accumulation already here. All right. Not a lot, but enough. Got the golf courts, tennis courts, and pickleball. L-I-V, pickleball for you. Okay, coming up to the end here, I think. Yes, this is Y, I believe, over here, lot Y, and I think this is where the ditch ends or begins. Yes, there's a pipe here coming out from this big wall. I think this is the garbage or dump area. And yeah. So I think the water's supposed to come from there. I guess it drains from somewhere over there. So I'm not sure what it's draining over there. The garbage area. And I think it's supposed to flow down this ditch towards P, where you have that pipe going out towards the road. Okay, just passing S like Sam, and passing behind R. You can see there was last flood. You can see up at the bottom of this shed, the water is definitely up to there, which is a good 2 feet from the bottom. Well, it does flood back here, no doubt about that. Mosquitoes. Get me. They're on me. Okay. All right. Yeah, we just passed Pete right there. Okay, we'll wait and see if it rains harder, and then we'll come back out if it does. I took a little walk all the way up there around the end to the other part of Starfish, and then the other end of Sand Dollar where it's on the golf course, and we went all the way back that way to back near the trash area and the tennis courts and everything, and followed this drainage ditch, and we're going to come back out if it starts to rain harder so we can get an idea which way the water is flowing or getting backed up. I'm Pete Smith, LIV Today.